down the rabbit hole we go. Yep. Hey cuties, PeachY here. Welcome back to a new video. And in this video, that's where we're going to be unboxing and reviewing all 4 of the new Disney Descendants Wicked Wonderland Mattel core dolls. Plus, we're going to be unboxing the first ever Descendants boy doll here, Max, which is exclusive in this 2-pack, which includes also another red doll. And I mainly bought this 2-pack for him, so I hope that he was worth it. But even if the quality isn't like all there, at least, you know, he is still a unique face sculpt, and he is the first boy doll that we've gotten from Mattel for Disney Descendants. So kind of a big, huge deal, because Luis did not get a doll for this new movie, unfortunately, but you know, at least we do have these characters. For the core dolls, they are in the kind of signature, typical blister packaging that Mattel likes to do. We have an open window here and unique little images for all of the characters. So firstly, here is Pink, sister of Red and the daughter of Queen of Hearts. Here is a closer look at Pink in the packaging. The bangs do look a bit messy, but hopefully that's not too hard to fix. Then here is Hazel Hook. Of course, she is the daughter of Hook, as you can see here. Here is Chloe Charming, Princess Chloe Charming, daughter of Cinderella. And I do love this outfit over the previous outfit for Chloe. I just think this looks much better. Oh, and here's a close-up of Hazel, in case I forgot to show. And then here is Red, and she also has a brand new wardrobe, and I think this also looks much better than the last movie outfit, daughter of Queen of Hearts. When it comes to the back of the packaging, you can see here a little bit of descriptions and a larger image of the character costumes here for the actresses. So here's a Pink. This bubbly and brave princess is in on all the fun. Then here is Hazel Hook. Never one to back down from a challenge, this fierce villain kid doesn't let anything stand in her way. Here's Chloe Charming, the perfect princess, must go down the rabbit hole to go save the one person who almost took everything from her. And then lastly, we have Red. This royal rebel comes to face with the consequences of her time traveling actions. When it comes to the 2-pack, this actually came in the Mattel like brown shipping box, which is interesting because usually I feel like they use that shipping box when it comes to collector items, but this is not collector, it's just a 2-pack. Granted, I did pay like $40-50, I believe, for this, so it's a bit more expensive, but of course we do get an exclusive doll. So we got Red here, Max, we got Chessie, the Cheshire's daughter, the little clock thing, time watch. And then we have some photos of the 2 characters. The box looks similar, I think, to the other kind of like more deluxe dolls from this collection, like the Cinderella doll, Queen of Hearts, Chloe Wonderland. So the box kind of like fits in with those other dolls. Now turning it around, we do have just some images right there of Wonderland, the logo right there. Here on the back, however, we do have this lovely kind of larger image for the 2 characters, as you can see, Max and Red. And then we have a little description here. These 2 VKs are forced to trust each other to help save Wonderland from a surprising new villain. So there we go. That is the back. And again, I feel like it would have been amazing if they could have just given Max and Luis their own core dolls. Anyway, I'm super excited. I do think overall these look like really good dolls. The new face sculpts for 3 new characters. We've got really cute new outfits. I really hope that I'm able to get the new Red Queen and Cinderella dolls as well eventually, but they're just not available yet on Amazon here in Europe, for me at least. But overall, I am still just very pumped. Honestly, I haven't stopped thinking about this movie. I just think it's so much better than the first movie, you know, Rise of Red. And I'm just so excited for them to continue with hopefully a 3rd movie of Red and Chloe. And we see, I guess, their story wrap up before they start a whole new trilogy with other new characters. But again, I'll talk more details about my movie thoughts later on, but just know that I am so pumped for this franchise to keep living on. And I'm just, you know, I'm always excited to see a new Descendants movie. I mean, it's just such a familiar and nostalgic place for me personally. But anyway, enough rambling, enough packaging. Who's your fave? And let's get these girlies and dude on unboxed. So stay tuned, like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below. If you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way, no pressure. And so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. But for now, let's get into it. Starting off with the core dolls, we got first up the red doll, of course here, the main character of the movies so far. She is of course the Queen of Hearts, and she does include a little deck of cards here, which is absolutely adorable. So this has a lovely print job right there on both sides. Oh, look at this. So this is the Joker. And then when you take out the card, you can see here, there's a slot for just one card. The card itself is the Queen herself. Really lovely detail. And I do love this accessory. It's really fun and unique, but why give it to red? I mean, she does have the card at one point because her mom sends it to her, but like otherwise she doesn't really use these cards, I don't think. It's more the Queen of Hearts that uses these cards. But anyway, lovely accessory nonetheless. And then we get to red herself. Oh my goodness, look at this face. You know, the face sculpt is the same from the last movie doll of red. So that hasn't changed. It's still in the likeness of Kylie Cantrell. That's, yes. And she looks beautiful. Like the makeup is very gorgeous. We've got some, you know, gold glitter eyeshadow right there. Super sparkly, super lovely. Wow. Yeah, that's very reflective. So I love the makeup here. We do have the kind of ombre look here for her lips, going from a darker to lighter shade to in the center. We've got some blushing, and her earrings are red hearts. Again, this profile just is Kylie 100%. So this looks like her. Really perfectly done. And then we get to her hair, which is, I think, nicer this time. It's kind of crimped and it's kind of pulled back here into braids. We do have this plastic hair braid in a heart shape, which is attached. That is accurate from the movie, so it's really cool that they included this on the actual doll. And the hair is kind of long. It's really nice, you know, it's really cool. And then the outfit is interesting. So it's basically, the jacket is the top. So this is all connected. There is no separate top underneath. But I do like what we do have here, which is this collar, which is very shimmery, you know. The print job is accurate. The sleeves are kind of see-through. The cuffs have the same finish like right here. And then the belt here kind of like accentuates the bottom flap of like the jacket, which kind of turns into like a little skirt silhouette moment. And then underneath this, actually, we have another belt, which is like separate. It's like gold chains, but they're underneath the jacket. So yeah, again, just like so fun. Like there seems to be a little bit of layers here, but there is no top. I wish that this kind of lace top would have been an actual separate piece, but yeah, no, that's not the case. We do have this lovely pair, the gloves, which have the heart cutouts as well. Really cool. They're unique to her. And then the skirt is pleated. This is, yeah, the details are printed on, but there are actual pleats, as you can see here. So that does help to kind of give it dimension, you know, if you will. So that's really cool that they gave the pleats, they put the pleats in the skirt. Here's the back, since we're here. We have the heart right there, and then we have the continuing kind of lapels, well, the flaps on the bottom of her jacket with this detail. This is very slick and shiny and soft feeling, but it is pleather, so, you know, I'm not sure if it'll hold up. But then we do have her tights, which in the movie are pants, but, you know, they're tights here. Okay, fine. They're black at least, so they do kind of offer a bit more you know, reusability, you know. The shoes are really cool. They are basically two-toned. So we have the same shoe mold, just one is in red, one is in black, vice versa. You can see that they look really cool. They're like combat boots. They don't have a huge heel, just more of like a platform, right? So yeah, this entire outfit is really cool. Like, it's not my favorite. I'll just spoil it. She's not my favorite out of the dolls in this video, but I mean, I do prefer this look over the last movie doll for Red. I think it's just fun. You know, like I like the hair more. The shoes, the tights, the deck of cards is an actual accessory. So I think I prefer this doll overall. Just would have been really nice if we had an actual separate piece underneath the jacket, you know. But what do you think of Miss Red here? Next up we have Chloe Charming. She's the Princess of Cinderella, of course, and she has a new look right here for this new movie, and I definitely prefer this version of Chloe over the last movie doll for her. I feel like the pants, just the chunky belt, just it did not work. So I prefer this one. I actually never got that Chloe. So this is my first Chloe doll ever. So, and she's really pretty. Like, she's, wow. Okay, so first off, we do have the lovely face sculpt here in the likeness of Malia Baker. So that is the actress who plays it, Chloe. And look at her. Does it look like her or not? Like, come on, y'all. Like, that is just so on point. Although I do feel like they gave her a bit of a, I don't know, like square chin. Like it's a bit prominent, and I'm not sure she actually has a chin like that. So, but you know, she does look really pretty otherwise. We do have some natural looking eyeshadow right there, and you'd think it's like kind of basic, but then you turn to the side and look at these sparkles. Sparkles right there. Because in the movie, she has rhinestones on all over her forehead. So I love that she has this kind of same effect here, but just kind of done with like sparkle dots, you know, on the side of her temples. So really gorgeous. We've got some baby hairs. The edges are painted blue. The lipstick is like a pink. It also has kind of like a gradient. I love her earrings. They are the crest of her, you know, family in silver. And then she has the same crest here as a hairpin. Her hairstyle is like very curly, very nice quality in blue. It is pulled up here, and then the rest is just flowing back. So yeah, I have never had a doll like this that has such perfect curls like out of the box. So this is very yeah, luscious and soft. So moving on to her outfit, it is this jacket basically that is very shiny and slick, and I do wonder again if this is pleather and if it'll peel. Probably will, but you know, it looks nice. It has these patterns here on the sleeves. It has these printed on details right there on the front of her jacket. Here's the other side. She has this really nice, this is a bodysuit, so this is all one piece, by the way. And underneath she has this shimmery fabric as well. I really feel like they do a good job here at imitating the movie outfit. She also has unique gloves, which are pearlescent. They look so cool, and I love how they match all of the other shiny elements on her outfit. She has a belt with the crest once again. Here is also the back, by the way. If you're wondering, we have the crest again, some more adornments, you know, filigree, right? And then here is the belt. It has different settings as to how tight you can put it. The skirt is kind of like laser cut. It's not hemmed. It's again the same kind of fabric like her jacket. It looks like it's pleated. It kind of is. The inside here is like a sparkly print. And it's, yeah, interesting how they did this, but I honestly like it. It's really cute. And then, like I mentioned, the tights here are actually just part of the bodysuit. Lastly, we got her boots, which are also very sparkly, and look at them. They are just super detailed. No painted details actually, but you know, they look really cool. And actually, The knife is missing. It fell to the floor. So let me just get it right quick. So, because that is actually the accessory that she includes here. It is her dagger, her knife, you know, here in blue and silver. She can hold it. It's very cool. And you can also stick the knife in her boot for safekeeping, although it will fall out. So not safe after all, but I do like how there's actual functionality here. Anyway, that really does it for, you know, Chloe Charming here. I think she's just really, again, super charming. Oh, see what I did there? And I do like her, you know, Wonderland doll. She's also really pretty with the tinsel and the dark, moody vibes. But she's not available to me yet, so I got her. And I do think I prefer her overall because she has the curly hair. She has the, yeah, this thing keeps falling out. But I like her outfit. It's just very nice and shiny, and I think she looks super lovely. So yeah, I do feel like it's interesting how they kind of made her into like a villain in the end of the movie. You know, spoilers. Yeah, but I like it. It kind of gave me Audrey vibes from like the Disney Descendants #3. New character territory. First up, yes, we have Hazel Hook, who is the daughter of Captain Hook, and wow, she is stunning. Yeah, she has this fierce mug, this outfit. But anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. We do have an accessory with her, which is a hook. So yeah, that's really cute. It's in gold. It does have a little hole here, so you can kind of make her hold it, but it's not the best. So yeah, barely. I don't know how you're supposed to hold it, but yeah, you are supposed to also be able to stick it in her hair to kind of make it look like in the movie. So that's kind of like the functionality here, but the hook accessory is really cool. Then we get to her face, and again, new face sculpt in the likeness of the actress who plays Hazel, and I do think it looks, once again, just so on point. Like the face sculpt, the structure, the screening is gorgeous. I love the makeup and the shimmery eyeshadow here on the lid. Like, look at this fierce eye makeup. Like, this is giving. I like how the lipstick, once again, is like an ombre kind of. The outer edges are darker, the inside is lighter. So yeah, really cool. Some blushing. The edges, the baby hairs are painted on once again. And she has this top bun right here. She has a couple of highlights of like auburn, lighter brown, but mainly her hair is brown and it's wavy and it's curly and it's just, yeah, it's a whole thing. We also have these two braids right here in the front, which have a couple of gold charms. Mine has two on this side and one on this side. Am I missing one? Because I do feel like that's a bit weird how it's asymmetrical, like two here, one here. Let me know if you have Hazel and if she has another one here, because if she does, then I got a defect one. But I don't think so, because it looks very intentional. But anyway, I do like the charms. They match her earrings as well. The earrings, which are little hoops. That's really adorable. So there we go. And they can be removed. So yes, there we go. But here's a closer look at the hair from the back. So yeah, it is kind of messy. It's very tangled. I'm not sure what I'll do. I feel like if I wash it, it'll just be a whole mess. So honestly, I'll just leave it. Probably lifting up the hair, we do see a good look at the back of her outfit and how it's structured. So the top is connected to the train, and the train here, like this little back skirt, is very soft. Like, this feels really nice. This is pleather, and then the sleeves are also connected to the top. So there are no layers. This is all one piece. And then here is the back of the pants, the belt. Yeah, looks really cool. So the top, like I mentioned, is all connected here. We do have a gold necklace here as well, which kind of looks like a medallion. But yeah, this under white, this shirt underlayer with the sleeves, it looks separate, but yeah, it's all connected. So really sucks. But I do like the effect. It looks flowy. I like how it's soft, and also the cuffs are a bit larger, so they kind of look like very cool here, covering her hand, which by the way, her hand, once again, we also have some gloves here for Hazel. The gloves are also unique for her, so I like how they spared no expense with the gloves molding. For each of the girls, they all have unique glove sculpt, so that's really cool. And then here is this feels really cool. It's like a crocodile kind of pattern. We do have this belt here, which like you saw in the back is fully painted all the way around with this black piece, but it is all connected. We have some gold buckles as well. I like how chunky it is. You know, we've got multiple belts here, totally Descendants, you know, and then the pants are definitely pleather. They do have this kind of like detail here, pattern that goes on the outer sides here, as you can see. Really cool pants, but again, they will peel. I also like how the inner skirt, the inner layer of the back skirt here is like, has this filigree and like these details in light brown. This looks really cool to me. You know, it's not even lined. This is just the fabric and how it looks here on the inside. So yeah, interesting. This whole thing looks really cool. Then the boots lastly are also a new sculpt, brown, no details, but you know, they look really cool. And that is basically Hazel. Okay, so Hazel, gosh, you know, I knew I was gonna like her because of that face. Like, look at that face, it's just gorgina, gorgeous. Look at that makeup, and the hair is messy, but you know, it looks fine from the front. I'll just not mess with it too much. I wish she had, I don't know, like a better way to hold this, because there's no way to hold it really. But you can stick it in her hair so she can kind of, you know, like this perhaps. So that's really, yeah, well, kind of. So, but overall, Hazel just looks so cool. I like how there's different fabrics here on her outfit. Maybe some more layers could have been added with a jacket or this long sleeve shirt, but overall I think she is so cool. Again, just so fierce, and I feel like she's also a really cool character. I hope she sticks around here for the next movie as well. And lastly, yes, we've got Pink, the sister of Red and the daughter of the Queen of Hearts as well. I kept her last because she's really, like, I love her. She's my favorite. I knew I was gonna like her because she's pink and I like her character in the movie, but I fixed up her bangs, y'all. She looks so much better now. Maybe I'll do like a little side-by-side here, but you know, the bangs, as you saw previously, if you remember, they were in like 4 portions, like four sections, and they looked really bad. So I'm really proud of myself that I was able to kind of like fix the bangs and make them look like really cool and natural. So yeah, I mean, I'm no like hairstylist. Like, I rarely do my doll's hair. If I only do it when I have to, like with her. But look at how cool this came out. Like, I really do like how this is just so, like, it looks so cute, right? Anyway, we do have the doll herself, which looks adorable in her little outfit here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the outfit also just really, ooh, like, it's so cute in person. It's also really nice, and I feel like she probably has the best outfit out of the 4 and like the most layers. Yeah, she has really lots going on here. So let's start off here with the face herself. So the face sculpt, as you can see, is in the likeness of the actress who plays her. And I do think, once again, it is perfectly capturing her essence. You know, it looks like her. It just, yeah, the smile, it's so lovely to see. And then, you know, I do like Pink in a movie. She's really kind of underused. So again, maybe she'll have more screen time in the next movie. I bet they want to give her more screen time because that'll give her more outfits, and more outfits means more dolls that they can produce. But yes, the face is lovely. We've got some lovely pink eyeshadow here mixed with brown, some sparkles. Yeah, just the brown eyes are super cute. And then we have her lipstick, which is once again kind of like a gradient. We have a darker on the outer corners, and then we have light on the bottom lip. So I like that, you know, kind of dimension. Her earrings are these little bows, you know, in pink. So adorable. And then, yeah, just the bangs. Basically, if you want to know what I did, is I put water on the bangs and I kind of combed them out. I kind of like just played with them with my fingers, and then I just kind of like pressed them down. I didn't really have a plan, but I'm gonna say I did reuse the this part from her packaging to wrap around her head. So I did like this, you know, to keep the bangs in the same spot, so it can dry like that. So keep this if you're getting her, and then kind of try to, you know, make the bangs look a bit better. there's only you can only go up, you know, because the bangs look so bad from the packaging to begin with. So but yeah, I think she looks so lovely. And then the hair was gelled. It's kind of like still very not the best, but I combed it out. I did what I could. It looks okay, but yeah, I hate how it was super gelled, but it is basically very curly. We have the bow here in the back, which was the accessory for her, the bow. Yeah, so this came separate. It did not come on the doll here, which I find really weird, because for Red, they kept like the heart braid in the packaging on her head already, but they couldn't attach the bow on this doll before, like ahead of time. I guess they didn't think of what other accessory they could include for her, but I would argue her accessory is her purse as well. So anyway, yeah, this looks kind of weird. There's no way to put this on the elastic because the elastic is so thick, and the clip I feel is so thin for the actual bow. Like, it's not a lot. So it's, yeah, I'm not sure how to get it more, I guess, like that. So I don't know, it looks okay, it looks fine, it's cute. And since we're back here is the outfit. We have the jacket with some gold paneling, well, you know, more filigree, I guess. And then here is the back of the skirt. We do have layers, so the skirt, the jacket, the shirt, sorry, pink, but here is the shirt, the tights. So she has 4 layers on, which is amazing. So she definitely has the most going on here with the outfit and also the belt. From the front, we do have this really cute collar right here, which has also the little like ascot right here, which is in plastic. But the shirt is like short sleeved, which is really cute. It has this pattern. Yeah, if you could hear that, that's the fabric. It doesn't feel the best. This shirt definitely feels kind of cheap, but it looks nice, and at least the jacket is really nice and soft. Yeah, this fabric I don't think will peel. It's really nice and matte, and it feels soft. We have some more of this filigree here in gold, some gold buttons. I also like the filigree here on the lapels. Just, yeah, the entire jacket I think for me is a win, but I also like, oh, hang on. She has long sleeves. Okay, so these are long sleeves. This is a long sleeve shirt, not a t-shirt like, or you know, short sleeves like I thought. So interesting. Okay, but yes, we do have our belt, which is really, really cool. It has a bow here on the center, painted pink, like lighter pink. And I also like how, again, the main feature with her is that you can kind of attach the purse onto her belt, but then you can also remove it and then have it as a, you know, standard purse. So I like how there's versatility here with this item. So you can have it as just a regular purse, or in the movie, she also has it around, yeah, like her belt. So it has this kind of hook, and yeah, I like the, you know, versatility here when it comes to this piece, which is blurry. So can we just okay. So yeah, it looks really cool. Of course, we've got her lovely skirt here, which is tiered. We've got 3 different layers, different shades of purple, pink. Well, this one's like a hot pink, this one's like a baby pink, and then the last layer, it has this kind of like rose pattern as well. And I have to say, it's really soft. Like, I heard people say that skirt was really bad, it's really stiff or something. Like, no, this is really nice quality. It feels nice, and I think it looks nice. And then we have the tights, which are white to, if not like a light pink, which look really nice. And these are actual tights. These are not leggings. They do go to the entire foot, as you can see. So that's a really nice piece to have. And speaking of, I think these are the feet that the Disney Princess dolls also have. But anyway, since we're here, look at these shoes. These are so cute. Like, I love how they're light pink, but they do have the little bow here as well, painted in hot pink, which looks so lovely. So yeah, I think these are Such cute little shoes. Anyway, she's my favorite for sure. I just really love how her bangs came out, and I think she has the best outfit probably out of all four. She has also the most layers of clothing, which is definitely really cool. And I feel like the way that her purse is able to kind of transform from like a belt accessory to like an actual purse, like that's really cool. But anyway, what do you think of Miss Pink here? She's a really fun addition to the Descendants franchise, and I hope that they give her lots more to do in the next movie. Okay, and now we get into the 2-pack of Max and Red, and let's start off with Red here because she is kind of simple. The pants are separate, the skirt is actually separate, so this mini skirt is not attached to the pants that I definitely thought that was the case, but no. So we do have 3 layers here, and the shirt here is nice and soft, but overall, I mean, this is just a very simple outfit, and the belt and shoes are the exact same mold, like with the other Red doll that we just saw. So I do think the face is different, like the makeup is different a little bit, and the hair is also different. This definitely feels much softer than the other Red hair. So I prefer the feeling of this hair. It's so soft, like really. While the outfit is a bit lackluster, you know, I'm surprised that the skirt is separate, but like that's nice. Even so, the outfit is still just very plain and boring looking, but the hair really saves it for me because I just love the hair. It's so soft. And she does have articulation, at least like the other dolls. But anyway, that was Red. This doll is not the reason to get this 2-pack. Of course, the main reason to get this set is Max Hatter here and the Cheshire Cat's daughter, Chessie. So that's, you know, these two are exclusive. So for sure, you should get this 2-pack for him. But even so, the quality is, it's pretty questionable. So first of all, let's take a look here at Chessie. That's the name, right? I forget. But this cat in the movie is basically the actual villain. So pitting people against each other and basically, you know, just causing trouble. So I kind of liked how how evil this cat was, just causing trouble. Like, I feel like that's just a very cat thing to do. But the depiction here of the cat looks not like the cat in the movie. In the movie, the cat looks like a normal cat, just a bit animated, obviously. But here, this looks like a chibi version of a cat. So yeah, design-wise, I'm not sure what happened. I guess they wanted to make her look even cuter. But yeah, there is no articulation here. The head doesn't swivel. It looks like it can move, but it does not move. The paint job is questionable. I mean, there's a little bit of pixelation, but overall it's okay. Like, I do like the colors here. And she's cute, like, I guess. And look at these little details right here. So the beans are like shaped after like a spade, like a heart, clover, and a diamond. So look at these shapes for her little beans, the paws. Like, I do think that's really fun. But overall, really cute piece, but not really accurate. And yeah, controversial character. Anyway, then we get to Max Hatter himself. You know what? The face, I think for me, on mine might be a bit, I don't know, wonky? Does he look wonky to you? I feel like maybe this eye is a bit too high or this one's too low. Either way, I do think he looks still really nice. He's got some smoky eye, natural lips, obviously not too much makeup going on here, but the face sculpt is new in the likeness of his actor. I forget the name, but he's really good in the movie. I like him a lot. And then the hair is sculpted on, but we do have this hat, which is really nicely detailed. Just no painted details, unfortunately. So taking it off, we do have his hair, which is mainly black, but we do have some streaks of purple painted on as well. So look at that. Really, I do think it looks like him. The profile, the sculpting work is really nicely done. Just obviously, the hair being sculpted on is unfortunate, but obviously it's to prevent from the hair losing the style. So this way, the hair will look like this forever, and there's no issue of like gel or whatever because it's just sculpted. So I do think, for me, I don't mind. I like this enough. Then we get to the outfit, which is, okay, the outfit is definitely very unfortunate. So you'd think this coat is a separate piece from the shirt, but actually no. In fact, this is actually Velcroed here because this is attached. So this is attached right here. And it Velcros here on the front so you can take off this one piece. But yeah, the shirt is attached to the trench coat, which is very unfortunate. This is really bad. This is really probably the worst quality I've seen when it comes to clothing so far. Like, they couldn't even give him a shirt. What? So that's very unfortunate. But at least the printed details are okay. And we do have like this lapel, right? The collar here for the trench coat. Here's the back, if you're wondering. We do have a slit here in the at the middle section of the coat, and then it kind of just, it parts down the center and it creates the like this train, which is really cool. The actual details of the coat are okay. Like, again, this is printed on, but that's cool. I mean, that's okay, I guess. And then the pants are like these green kind of camouflage looking pants. They are Velcro. They are okay. I mean, these are, again, just really not like amazing quality, but at least these are separate from the trench coat. And then we do have boots, which are kind of just combat boots in black. He does have articulation at the ankles, which is really cool, at the knees, hips, elbows, joints. So while he does lack a proper outfit, he does have articulation at least, which is really cool. And he also includes the stopwatch. So that's really a nice piece to have. But yeah, this is really just unacceptable. The fact that they were not even able to give him his own shirt. That is really just wow. So yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised, but it is a bit wow. You know, it's just very, I'm flabbergasted. Here's a close-up of Red, just in case you were wondering. Here's what she looks like. I do like the heart hair accessories, you know. She's really cute, but she's not, I mean, to be honest, they're both not amazing dolls. Like, you know, the quality is not amazing with these two. I wonder why they're so expensive for a 2-pack when, I don't know, like, really the only thing you're getting this for is him. And because he is the only way, this is the only way you can get him as a doll. So I don't know. I mean, overall, I do like her. I love the hair, super soft. But I feel like I got this 2-pack for him, and I don't regret it. I do think he looks okay, like the face, if you don't know about the shirt, like, at least you'd think this is separate, and then the coat, you know, but you know, it is one piece, so just very unfortunate. But I do like him. He's a cool doll. I wanted to get this 2-pack for him because I like his character in the movie, so I knew I wanted to get him at least. But it just really sucks about the whole, you know, the shirt. Anyway, that was a 2-pack. I would recommend this if you really like the character and if you like the movie. If you don't care about him, obviously don't get this 2-pack for her. The hair is nice, but again, the outfit is really just, ugh, it's just lame. And yeah, I mean, it really depends obviously on what you want. I like him enough, so I don't regret it. But definitely, like, Mattel, what are we doing here? Like, are we for real? Future Peach here shooting some short form content, and I got them displayed here looking so cute. They can kind of stand by themselves, but not really. I think overall, I love this collection. I just wish we had Louise. And that does it for my unboxing review on the new Disney Descendants Wicked Wonderland core dolls and Red and Max 2-pack, of course, but she doesn't really fit in here, so. But yeah, Red and Max 2-pack, but you know, really it's about Max. So, it's just, wow, they look so good together. I really wish that he would have gotten a better, like, core doll with like a good coat, and maybe he could have had the shirt be a separate piece. Like, I'm just thinking out loud here, but you know, it would have been really nice if Luis got a doll. I feel like he's really missing here. I mean, he's the love interest. He's the love interest for Red. He's like her boyfriend now, right? So like, why doesn't he get a doll, but he gets a doll? Interesting. It's like what they were thinking, perhaps he was going to be like a love interest, but he didn't. So I mean, maybe the outfit for Luis is a bit bland, and that's why they thought, oh, he's not as marketable, he's not as eye-catching, you know, but I feel like a pop of yellow would have been really nice here, you know? His vest could have looked really, really cool, and, you know, especially because his outfit is so simple. Maybe they could have, you know, Mattel would have had a better time to actually accurately translate it into doll form. But anyway, what we did get here is really good. Also, again, like Pink's bangs, they look so good now. Like, I'm so proud of myself. I'm really excited for the movie, for the seventh movie now to come out. Hopefully with Red and Chloe, you know, they can close out their, you know, new trilogy. But overall, I mean, these just look amazing. My favorite would have to be Pink, just because I really have grown attached to her because of the bangs, because I fixed up her hair the way that I did. And I guess in second place would be, I don't know, Hazel. Like, I just love how soft this is, and like her mug is absolutely eating. I love this face. In third place, oh, this is really tricky. I guess Chloe, because I do like her outfit a bit more, and then Red and Max because he's a boy doll, and this quality really is bad. But overall, I mean, I did get them, so I do like them. I like all of them, including this Red, even though she is very simple, but that hair really saves it for me. So yeah, but which one is your favorite, and are you excited for the new movie to come out? I feel like it was a really good movie. Hopefully, again, I think they have to make another movie, like maybe in 2 years. They gotta, because this one's doing really well. But what do you think of the movie that came out, Wicked Wonderland? Did you prefer it over Red and the Rise of Red, or did you think both are kind of equally the same? Which of these dolls is your favorite? And yeah, would you like to, would you have bought like a Louis doll? Because I feel like that would have been really cool. But I hope I can get the new Queen of Hearts and Cinderella dolls eventually as well. But it's weird how some of these Descendants dolls always become really hard to find, at least here in Europe for me. Like, I still don't have Uma, I don't have Ella from the last movie doll collection. And now they're so expensive on eBay, and there's just no way for me to get them here without paying like an arm and a leg. But yeah, what do you think? Who's your fave? Let me know down below, and I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, a share, comment, a subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype this video, cuties. Consider becoming a channel member today. Link to join is down below. If you're able to, of course, to support the channel that way, no pressure, and so you do not miss out when I post more content like this coming your way and keeping you up to date with all the doll tea you love. Thank you also to all my currently subscribed members. I see you and I appreciate you all so much. Stay safe, be kind. I hope this next time stay peachy. Kisses.